Hi everybody, it's Barbie, Petal Pusher. Welcome to my Flosstube channel, all of those that are new subscribers. Welcome back everybody else. It's good to see you again. I hope everyone here in the US had a happy Thanksgiving. I had a pretty good one. Thanksgiving isn't my favorite holiday. It's just kind of meh to me. But if it's one of your favorites, I hope it was good. I hope you got lots of tasty food and had a good time with your family and friends, if that's what you chose to do. I also wanted to say a really big thank you to everyone who participated in my Black Friday kind of cyber weekend, whatever you want to call it, sale on Etsy. Um, you guys just blow me away. I appreciate it so much. I'm so glad you guys like my designs and want to stitch them, and it just makes my day every time an order comes in. So thank you. We do have a giveaway winner. I will talk about that here a little bit later. Don't let me forget. Um, if suddenly the video goes a little rainbowy, it's because it was really cloudy here, but now we've got like sun and cloud mix and it's kind of windy. So it's like it's cloudy and then it's sunny and then it's cloudy and then it's sunny. And the way my camera is, it keeps picking up like rainbow beams shooting through. So we'll see what we can do here. I gotta do this real fast. Baby's sleeping. 5-year-old's upstairs being bribed with a cartoon and the promise of a snack if she stays quiet. So we're gonna hop right in. I've got just a couple whips, one finish, some haul, and some plans to talk about. So let's do it. Let's start with the finish. I didn't post this very much on Instagram, but it is, I don't know what to call this. It's based off of the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's Penpals, but you will not find this one there. So for those of you that are new, I have been making over the last 2 or 3 years a little pen pal for my oldest 2 children. I haven't gotten on the baby yet because he's only 1 1/2, so he'll get his at some point. But what I've been trying to do is kind of have one a month or at least one kind of per season. And I didn't have a Christmas one for my daughter. My son got his Christmas one finished this summer at swim lessons, so she requested one, and she didn't want, let me set this down, she didn't want the one they have is a Santa Claus, so that's this is my son's, which is very cute, but she wanted a girly one. And so we talked about what she wanted, and I kind of, if you're familiar with Frosted Pumpkin patterns, Frosted Pumpkins patterns, you'll clearly recognize this is their kind of template. So I have several of their different patterns. So I just kind of took a girl from one of their other patterns, adapted her hair for my daughter because she has got long brown curly hair. Just kind of changed her clothes, bow, whatever I wanted. The presents are the same from the other Santa one. I made my own little tree and I just kind of made it up as I went, and those were kind of some colors she chose because she loves pink. And these are just how they're displayed right now. They're just cut Ada, nothing fancy. One of these days I'm going to figure out a great way to finish them and do that, but for now they just clip them on here, and like the one you saw for my son, this is on her dresser, his is on his little bed shelf, and they love him. So we switch them out whatever holiday or season or whatever it is. So one more finish. Set that down. That's all I have for finishes. I feel like I've had Christmas stitching ADD or something because there's so many Christmas things I want to stitch and I want to get to. A lot of them are smaller, so I'm trying to like quickly, like if I can get through that real fast, then I can get on this, then I can do this, then I can do that. So I was working on, and I apologize, I do not have a big pattern to show you. It's from Stitchrovia. I believe it's called Christmas Town. I've shown it before on here. So I was doing kind of the second page for me, which is down here at the bottom. Here's the whole thing. Clearly I was cutting it a little close on my fabric up here, so I sewed on some extra. So the top portion, all of this that's finished from here up, I did last year. So I've been working on this part. So my goal before Christmas maybe is to do a page finish down here, and I'm actually getting pretty close. It may not look like it, but it's a circle kind of design. So this comes down and curves this way. So I have like greenery basically to do in these areas and greenery and snow in here. There's one more house to fill in there. This comes down a little bit farther, but I think it's basically that. So It's not horrible, and this does stitch pretty fast if you just like focus on it and get to it and don't get distracted by all the other pretty Christmas things you want to stitch and do. I'm hoping it will also help with my Christmas stitching. I already have pretty much all of our decorations up. I've got all my kids' shopping done. Yay! All I have left is my nieces and nephews, and I kind of have a rule like once you're 10, I'm done getting gifts for you. Not that I don't give you something, but you get a Hershey chocolate bar with a gift card slapped on top because I don't know what to get you at that point. And I figure you'd rather choose. So maybe that makes me the good aunt. Maybe that makes me the bad aunt. I don't know. But that's what you're getting. So I was working on that. Then I joined in on Snug Harbor Crafts, Debbie and Kef with their, is it Coming to Town Sal? I think that's what it's called. I do not have that pattern. I gave me a really good excuse because I wanted this, and I was like, you don't need it. You have enough stuff. But when they said, we're doing a Sal, do any Lizzie, Cate, Santa, I was like, enabled. Thanks. So I went on 123 Stitch and got the sampler claws, and this is the new Lizzie Cate that she only has for sale on their website on 123 Stitch. So I grabbed it, super cute. So I'm working on this one. I keep debating whether just to do Santa or to do all the stuff. Let me show you where I'm at. So this has been my project for most of this. I didn't start Friday. We were out of town visiting family. Oh, by the way, it's December 1st. Happy December, everybody. I started Saturday night or Sunday. I think it was Saturday. Oh, see, got dark. Cloud. So here's where I am. Isn't he cute? And as per usual with me, I'm converting him to color and cotton. So if you want to look to see what colors I'm using, I've put it on Instagram. There he is. I can never hold things straight. Do you guys have that problem? I'm always like, eh. There he is. Super, super cute. Yes, I did the little heart, but I don't know. I kind of think just him. This is just coffee and tea dyed Vanna's bacon-based method Monaco. But yeah, I love him. He's actually stitching up pretty quick. He's easy enough that I can take him in the car for pickup line stitching. So yeah, I will see how much longer I work on him because there's some other things I want to get to. Who says Christmas stitching has to be done by Christmas, right? I found, not that this is stitching related yet, but I hope it will be someday. If you haven't been to Target, this is in the, $1, $3, $5 spot. Super cute chalkboard. Perfect for it just screams, put something on me here. I think Debbie, again, it's Snug Harbor Crafts. If you haven't watched Deb and Kef, they're hilarious. I love them. I think she did her chalk couture stuff on here. So super cute. I went and bought 2 more. Because I might want to gift something somewhere down the line. Oh, we're getting the rainbow again. See, the sun's back out. So yeah, go to Target. Get a sled. Super cute. I think that's it on my whips and my finish. And let's do a little haul. So when I did my bacon based, not that this is really haul, I guess it's dying. I have the Lizzie Cate, there you go, that helps a little. The Lizzie Cate Mary string, and I love how, I think it's Chelsea did it first maybe, or was it Priscilla? I don't know. Priscilla and Chelsea both ended up doing it, but they did their Mary string on kind of an aqua and then coffee dyed fabric they made, so I had to do that. So this is my light one, but I just wanted to show you guys. I cut my Monaco in half and I did 2 of them. So just the difference of it's showing up pretty well. This one obviously soaked longer than this one. And it was really cool because this was so light blue, but when I dunked it in the coffee, it almost turned it minty colored. It's real pretty. It's a real, I don't know, just kind of like a soft minty blue. And I like just a little bit of the coffee staining here and there. And then here's the darker one, which is also really fun. So I've got those that I can use. I haven't even opened this yet. It's kind of what life has been like lately. I got my color and cotton floss. I feel like I'm missing a color and cotton fabric that I didn't show you that was a pretty gray, but Oops. So what do we have here? Oh, where do we go? Oh, okay. I hope that might just be me looking panicked for a moment because it went to screensaver. Anyway, so we got Carolina Blue, Mistletoe, that might get used in Lizzie Cate, Vineyard, ooh, the colors are showing up perfect right now, Terracotta, and Old Santa. Also, that would have been good on that Santa too, but I wanted something a little brighter. So these will go in the Color and Cotton stash that I love so much. Are you guys seeing like the... I'm sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place today. I think it's just because I'm so like, I gotta get this done really fast, and the 5-year-old's gonna come downstairs any second, and I gotta hustle. Yeah. Do you see like the little dust bits? Like I can see them like floating by in the sunlight. We call them dust fairies. What do you guys call them? I don't know. That's what we always call them. So those are my Color and Cotton that I got. Love that as usual. Lizzie Cate Santa could not travel alone from 123 Stitch, so I went ahead and got Snowy String. And I love this guy. Heart and Hand Wee Santa 2018. I love his orange. He's too cute. So he is potentially a Christmas present. So Lizzie Cate Santa for the stitch along might have to go on pause here soon because now it is December, which means I have 24 days to stitch him. And you know, the rest of life and Christmas parties and wrapping presents and all that rigmarole. Then I was shopping one day and happened to be down in O'Fallon, Illinois, or no, Fairview Heights, and Barnes & Noble down there, so I picked up myself Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, and I, like a bozo, did not bookmark it, even though I meant to, mainly because I wanted a certain pattern in here. You've seen it before. The fabulous Lindy Stitches, Stephanie. I love this God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. It's always been one of my favorite carols. And yes, I always also thought it talked about people taking a rest, a sleep, a nap, whatever you want to call it. So I'm with you there, Stephanie. You're not the only one. I also love this Barbara Anna. And guess what? Don't you think? Yeah? Perfect. I agree. So those will get stitched. Definitely not this Christmas because you see my problem. I have 500 million other things to stitch. Then, see, the last video I was like, I have no haul. I've been so good. In this video, I'm like, look at all I bought. I was browsing on eBay, as one does, and my alerts came up of some new listings. And, of course, for Prairie Schooler, because for some reason I feel the need to compulsively hoard and collect them all. And so I let my mom know some for my Christmas wish list. And then I got some for myself, and I don't know who got what at this point. Mom, being the nice mom that she is, was like, you can just have them early. Just take them. Because she's awesome. So between my mom and I from this one seller, we brought like 7 or 8 patterns because they were really good prices. So let me show you. I don't know if those of you, again, that have been watching for a while, you might recall when I was at my LNS the last time, which has been several months at this point, she had on in clearance the A, B, C, and Y and Z of the Prairie Schooler alphabet. And I was like, I don't know that I'm ever going to get the rest. Well, the stash has grown because my mom got me D, E, F, J, K, L, M, N, O, sorry about the rainbow glare, and P, Q, R. So we're getting closer on this whole alphabet. I don't think I'll ever stitch like the whole giant thing together. I say that, but you never know. Never say never, right? But I love like some of these individual ones. Like I love the D for drum. You know, even just taking off the letter and stitching the little things. That's what's cool about Prairie Schoolers that I like so much about them. is because you can just like pull out segments so easily and just do that one little part, and it still looks really good. So she got me those, and I managed to win. Well, I might have gotten one or two of those. I don't know. Like I said, it was all jumbled together. I got summer and winter because I got spring and fall earlier. I got this one I've been looking for a while. Woodland Santas. I love that one. Me over here's better for you. I really had been wanting this one since I saw Priscilla start it. I think like last spring or fall. And of course, I will admit it, I am a cardstock snob. I don't really like the reprints. And so if I can get, the real ones, I'm getting it. So I found Autumn Leaves. Gosh, I'm terrible at this thing. There we go. So Autumn Leaves, the real one. And its buddy, Winter Wind. Now the seller had the other two because they have like, see it says winter on that one and autumn on that one. The seller had Summer Breeze and I think it's Spring Has Come. Spring Has Come was like skyrocketing in price. I'm like, that's not in the budget. Let me turn you a little bit. There you go. Summer Breeze. I'll admit I was a little upset. I totally thought I had it. I don't know why. My eBay ethics say if I'm going to bid on something, I try to bid on it. If not a day or so in advance, at least several hours before it ends. So that way, if someone else wants to bid, they have plenty of time to raise their bid. They know what's going on. Summer Breeze, it was listed at $10, which I thought was pretty good. And so I put in my high bid like 3 days before the auction ended. No one was bidding on it. Nobody at all. It's like, great. I really want this one. It's really, really pretty. I thought I had it. I'm watching the auction end. Last couple minutes, no one's bidding. I'm like, excellent. Yay, this is fantastic. Got down to like 30 seconds and boom, it shot up. I'm like, what? Where's this person coming from? And it just kept, so I'm like, trying to like raise my bid and I missed it. I was sad. Obviously, it still perturbs me. I'll get over it. But if any of you ever see a Summer Breeze or a Spring Has Come at a decent price, or you have one in your stash that's just doing nothing, and you would like to give it a fabulous new home, I would love to adopt it from you or buy it from you or whatever. Let me know. So anyway, let it go. And then the one my mom surprised me on because I was like, ooh, this one's getting too high. And I'd seen it from Misty. Then I was like, oh, I really like that one. I really want it, but it's too expensive for me to bid on. But my mom, being the good mom, she got it for me, weather-wise. And I just finished watching Helen. So she has this one too, and Misty has this one. So that's going to come into play a little bit later. But my parents always taught me this, even though we live in Illinois. So there's no sailors floating around here by us, but I still always knew that. So I love, 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 love that. So that was like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, my mom and I bought 9 patterns from this lady. They're really good deals. And they're all originals and no knockoffs, which is good. So let me set those aside as I bang into my desk here. So that's my haul. Last thing I want to show you is in the Stitchy Kindness category. If you're not following it on Instagram, there's the hashtag Get Your Stitchy Wishes Granted. Make sure we're doing okay on time. Yep. So I was browsing through to see if there were any wishes I could grant, and there was one that I was able to grant for someone. And so I went ahead and posted my own wish. Now, this group of patterns I have loved from when it first came out. I usually try to tell myself with like a big series, not big, but a series of things like, wait, when everyone's doing it and you're all excited about, wait, and if you still like it in a couple years, then yes, you need to get it. Kind of like the cottages of the month. I've loved those for years. Finally this year I'm like, just start getting them, okay? You like it, just do it. So this is another series like that. It is the Little House Needleworks Early American series. And so I just posted my wish of like, hey, I don't have any of them. I really want them. But, you know, if you maybe have one someone wants to send me, great. That would be spectacular. I had 2 wonderful people contact me. They were like, I have a couple. You can have them. Now I forget who gave me what. But between the two people who were both lovely Michiganders, both of them, which I thought was kind of funny that they ended up being from the same state, sent me. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9. How awesome is that? Stitchy people are the best. So I got in the mail for my Stitchy Wish Betsy Ross, John Hancock. Everybody knows it's Herbie Hancock. Name that movie. Put it below. Who says that? What movie? Nathan Hale. The center one that says Freedom. Patrick Henry. And Molly Pitcher. So I have always loved, I don't know if I've talked about this before, I might have, when I had some other colonial type of patterns, but I've always loved colonial history. I just think it's really interesting, and oddly enough, I think it stems back to my American Girl doll was Felicity, because she had red hair like me, and she was from 1774, and so like as a kid I read those books and thought it was interesting and have liked it ever since. So way to go, American Girl Company. Your mission of inspiring girls to like history was accomplished in at least one person. This girl. So yeah. All right, plans. So yeah, stitch all the Christmas. I want to work on Lizzie Cate. I need to start Wee Santa. I'd love to finish the page of Christmas Town. I have started on Santa's Village a year ago. I have 1 house in the village. I would like to get 2 houses in the village, preferably. So we'll see. That's for December. If you watch Helen D, which if you're not, you should, because she's fantastic and wonderful and lovely. You will have seen this on her video she just released. Was that early this morning or last night? Can't remember. I just watched it, like, seriously, as I was finishing putting the baby down, and then I came down here to record and getting stuff ready. I watched Helen, so I just watched her. I contacted Helen and Misty Purcell over at Luminous Fiber Arts because they are both lovers of Prairie Schooler like me, and I said, hey, I've got an insanely ridiculous amount of Prairie Schoolers, and guess how many I've stitched? 0. That needs to be fixed. So I said, would you guys be interested in doing a year-long Prairie Schooler kind of stitch-along? And they both said, yeah, sure. So here's the details. This is very, very low-key. Don't stress out over it. Join in any time. Start in January, start in April, start in October. I don't care. We don't care. We just, the more the merrier, right? Because they're beautiful, beautiful patterns. So the plan is to start 1 Prairie Schooler a month. It doesn't have to be on the first of the month. It could be the last day of the month if you want. Just whenever you can squeeze it in, start a Prairie Schooler. It can be a big one, it can be a little one. So like on Weatherwise, I can stitch this, which, yes, please. Or I could stitch this one. It doesn't matter. Pick something, stitch it. I could do 4 different months from this one booklet if I wanted. Just pick something and go for it. So, yeah, 1 a month. Big, small, doesn't matter. Finish it, don't finish it. Just start stitching it. Helen was talking about a hashtag, so I was trying to figure one out real quick. I think we're going to go with, and I'll put it down below, a very prairie year SAL. So a very prairie year stitch along, basically. So that'll be the hashtag. So please, if you're making plans here in December and want to show us your plans, tag it. I'm going to try to do that here probably in the next couple weeks, show you what I think I'm going to start. So let me show you. I went through and picked out some things in no particular order, and this is definitely, there's possibilities this could change because you never know. Some of mine are big, some of mine are small. So yes, I definitely want to stitch Weatherwise this big one. Of my new ones, I want to stitch Winter Wind. I would love to stitch this one sometime too, so I'm kind of debating which one to go with right off the bat. I want to start Autumn Leaves. Again, either one. They're both fantastic. I think I want to do a Santa. I don't know. They're all so cute. I do kind of like the Santa with his sleigh, though. I think I'm kind of partial to him right now. But again, that could change. Notice all my new books are here because they're fun. Here, I really liked August. Just because it's got like all those weird little creatures. I love the little frog, Amy. And Amy loves toads. I know. Is he a frog or is he a toad? I feel like he's a frog, but I could be wrong. But I really like that one. I want to do, I think, Misfortune. So that's a small one, not too bad. I love this little snail fairy, Prairie Fairy from 1996. So she's in my, yeah, I think I want to stitch you. I have some springy ones I want to do here pretty soon. I like May with the robin and the daffodils. Although, I feel like I might leave off the May because daffodils are done by May around here. I don't know about where you are, but around here they are. I really like is the Crow Flies, this one. Again, it's bigger, but doesn't mean I have to finish it in a month. I just have to start it. I really like this because I can never remember the whole poem, and this will drill it into my brain. And, oh, two more. 2 of my months. I finally want to get started on some of those. So I love the March one. I would love to have it ready for spring. So I am going to try really, really hard to get going on that. So this will probably be maybe a February start. Maybe. And then I really like July as well, the big one. So, lofty plans, yes. Biting off more than I can chew, probably. But if I can get them started, then I can kind of put them in a rotation of like, okay, I finished this, so I'm going to start on you. I'm not the kind of person that likes to have a lot of whips, so I think it will get me motivated to get a lot of stuff done. So, that being said, I better get off of here because I can hear a bunch of thumping and booming and banging upstairs, and goodness knows what she's doing up there. Hopefully the Christmas tree is still intact, and hopefully the baby's still asleep because I did not bring the monitor down. So yeah, join us, A Very Prairie Year Sal. I'll put the hashtag below. If you're not watching Helen D and Misty, get on it because they're both fantastic ladies, and they have some beautiful, beautiful stitching. Join in on the Coming to Town South from Snug Harbor Crafts if you haven't done that yet because it's super fun and there's so many cute patterns out there that everyone's stitching. Thanks again. Oh, you almost let me forget my giveaway winner. So I had a giveaway the last video for my 500 subscribers. We're closing in fairly quickly on 600, which is just awesome. So thank you guys so much. Those of you who are new subscribers, thanks for joining me. It was so fun to read all the comments. I know I haven't liked all of them yet. I haven't replied back yet. Sorry, the holidays are little Thanksgiving craziness. Hopefully this next week I can sit down and kind of get on that a little bit more. But yeah, just to hear like when everyone decorates. And here's the thing that blew my mind because I don't know, I just don't think that there's a lot of people watching me, but I guess there are. That people from other countries are watching me. And I think that's so cool. So hi, everybody that's not in the States. Our winner actually is from Mexico, and I'm sorry if I butcher your name, but I commented on her comment already, and I just saw that you wrote back to me today, Paula. So it's Paula Urias? I don't know. I didn't take Spanish. Sorry. Misty, maybe you could help me out here. So congratulations, Paula. Just email me what 2 patterns you would like from my Etsy store, and I will get those right out to you. And thanks everybody else who commented. Like I said, it was neat because, again, my American brain is like, oh, you decorate either before or after Thanksgiving, but Paula is in Mexico, and so she's like, oh no, we have, this day I do this, or different countries were saying how like, oh, well, we have a holiday on this day, and so I try to do it at that point in time. You're like, oh yeah, I guess, duh, not everyone celebrates Thanksgiving, unless you're in the U.S. at our time. I know Canada has one too. But yeah, it was just really cool to read. So thank you for everybody who commented. And I will get off now because I feel like I'm just jabbering on and talking like a crazy person. And you're probably tired of it at this point because we're almost at 30 minutes. I think this is one of my longest ones ever. Hopefully you're not bored. Get back to your stitching. I'll let you go. If it's nice out like it is here today, it's almost 70. It's crazy. It's great. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. So I'm going to go out for a walk, I think, with the kids here once the baby wakes up. I will see you guys maybe one more time before Christmas. We'll see how all the craziness goes. We've got Christmas parties. I got gobs of cookies to make, stuff like that, just like everyone else does. So if I don't see you, Merry Christmas. If I do see you, then I'll see you hopefully in about a week or two, and hopefully I'll have some more Christmas finishes to show you. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Thanks.